Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of Forgecraft 2. That's going to be starting to get a bit of a mouthful, so I'll probably set up one of those pedestals that I had last season somewhere. We have a lot to talk about today. First things first, I am in my new house. You may notice that I sound a bit different than usual. That's because my office space is still currently being in the process of sound dampened, as it's kind of like got 3 glass walls and 1 solid one and a doorway, so it doesn't actually sound echoes a lot around this space. So I'm doing it on the cheap, and there's a bakery about 2 houses down from my place, and I've got a deal with them to start taking their egg trays on a Monday and putting them up on the wall behind me. So that's pretty cool. The second thing is that I have, I'll sound even more different in the coming week because I have ordered some audio gear. No thanks to you guys. I had some money that was safe to spend at the end of this month, and I decided to give that back to you guys in the form of upgrading my workspace. So I have just purchased a Samson CO3U microphone and the accompanying shock mount boom stand and pop filter for that. So I should sound a lot better in the coming week. Let's focus on game though. What's ahead of us? Well, I've planted a bunch of stuff. Remember last episode I kind of finished on this bit. I've been on for a while and it's only filled up this much. So I'm not entirely happy with the amount of mana we're getting, but it'll have to do for now. And I've also made a small farm because I was starting to run out of food. I have some toast on me, which I got from Digger. I'll show you Digger in a second. I also dug up my pond, which had some clay, gravel and sand in it, and made a small smeltery as the means for me to move forward in terms of metals. Although that's going to change very, very quickly, and we're going to work on that this episode. I also have a couple more of these. I made some tinker's tools. Hello, friendo. I made just a iron bladed sword. It has a wooden binding and wooden handle, and it's the same deal for the pickaxe. And then I stuck a diamond on them. Diamond on the pickaxe allows you to harvest obsidian, if you did not know. So yeah, where are we at? We want to do a couple of things. One of them is we wanted to work towards the Clasonia, which, where's the index? Here it is. Functional flora. Where are you, Clasonia? Clay, not in functional flora. Natural apparatus, definitely not. Surely it would be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Which we needed the Rune of Earth for. The rest of this is quite simple to get, but the Rune of Earth is the tricky thing. Because we need to create a runic altar, which we don't have yet. Some mana steel, need some mushroom, a block of coal, and some stone. Those are all easy to get, but we want one of these, so let's go and do that. I did some mining off camera because I had some time to pot around but not enough to film, so yeah, I'm all moved into the new place, by the way, if you hadn't gathered that from what I said earlier. So we have that mana diamond, and it's absolutely fantastic, and again I'll just keep saying it until the ends of the earth, I guess, but it's no thanks to you guys and the absolute amazing support you've given me. And again, this whole idea of upgrading the sound quality is part of what I can do to try and give back to you, other than obviously continuing to work on stuff. So let's put this like here, we're going to need another mana spreader. And those are easy. It's petal, gold, and some living wood, which I made plenty of extra living wood and living rock off camera. Got a little extra gold. I don't think it matters which way around you do it, but well, maybe it does. Or maybe I'm getting the recipe entirely wrong. Oh, I think I know. There we go. Yeah, so we want the mana spreader to point at the altar, and then we want to go grab, I think it was 3 iron, a piece of stone, 9 coal because we want to make a coal block. What else was it? Book. And a mushroom. Now, do I have a mushroom in here? I do. Was alright if I didn't anyway, because I know there's lots of them around. So those go in there. And those go there. And this. And these. And then we hit it with our wand of the forest, and hopefully we have enough. Now, as you can see, we are creating a rune. It's got the little timer there as long as I'm hovering over it with the wand of the forest. And that should give us the earth thing that we needed. Now, we needed that for this. We need cyan, grey, light grey. So we need 2 grey and 3 light grey and 1 cyan. And then we need to make some of them mystical. It's cyan. Or mana infused. They're already mystical. Now we just need to go around and try and find some grey and light grey. Shouldn't be too impossible. There's plenty around because we didn't change the default settings. That's grey. More than enough. And now we need light grey. And of course all this to get the Clasonia, because we want to work on that building, which, by the way, if you want to look up what that building is, it's the I tweeted it out, but it's the University College of London. Where is it? London? Not sure, but I know it's the University College hospital building, and it's also called the Cruciform building. If you just look up Cruciform, Curiform, you will find it. But I think it's part of a larger campus. There we go, there's some grey. Yeah, it's part of a larger campus somewhere in the UK, and it's called the Cruciform Hospital Building. It is very, very cool, and that's what we're going to be building, or at least I'm going to try and build something close to it anyway. It's going to be a big build, but I like big builds, and I think it's time we did something which was kind of like very centralized. It's also not too modern and not too not modern. So it goes well with both technology and magic, I think. And that's our light grey. I don't think we have enough mana. It's so nearly done. Oh right, I need to tap it. I totally forgot. No, I need a piece of living rock. I remember how this works. It's been a while since I played with Botania, unfortunately. Go go, living rock. Pow. Pow? Yeah. Cool. So we have those. And now we want 2 of our light grey and 1 of our grey. 2 light grey and 1 grey. Was the cyan magical? No. So cyan, grey, light grey, one normal, and one rune. And that should be a Claysonia. No, it's not. One cyan, one earth rune, one grey, one silver grey, two silver greys, one normal grey. That should be going. Something's wrong here. I'm just going to take it off. Very strange. It's not rune. No rune at all. Ah, that's odd. Okay. Add those. One of you. And one of you. Seems to be some issues going on. Oh my gosh, right, come back. Is there anything going on? How do you tell? Just have a person. Nope. That's all chick. One red chick. One cyan chick. One grey light chick. Two light grey chick. One light grey chick. One grey chick. I'm missing something super obvious. Or is it something? And I'm being cautious, doing one strongly. That should be the exact same. One normal, one mana, two mana, one cyan, one rune. Go. What's the deal? What is the deal? I am an idiot. Sorry to waste minutes of your time. Because... Come to me, Steph. Oh my god. Can't believe it. I'm not taking that out of the recording because I think it's more honest that way. Goes into the apothecary, of course it does. We want one rune. We want two light grey. One. Okay, now we need to go get a seed. Nope. Yep. And go. Okay. Now with that embarrassment out of the way, let's show you what a Claysonia does. So I can kind of put this anywhere as long as it has access to a mana pool. And it's already turned nighttime. Of course it has. Let's go sleep. I'm the only one sleeping at the moment. It's been a week since the server's been up. The move took a week and I had to wait for the internet during that time. And I'm the only one weak enough to have to set the time anymore. So that's why I'm the one sleeping when there's Soren and T-Fox on. But how this works is you bring it sand, and the sand gets turned into clay. And that's how we're going to get our clay, rather than going around and searching the world for it. I need some toast. So we have a Claysonia. Now we need to get infinite sand. And the best way to do that is with either thermal expansion or Ender.io, and I'm a fangirl of Ender.io, so I'm going to go with Ender.io. I've already done a little bit. In here is a Stirling generator, which is made like so. 2 basic gears, some stone brick, furnace, piston, all good. And we're going to stick this out here for now. Just going to live there. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to go with immersive engineering for the next bit. Where are you, immersive engineering? Yeah. We want to create a external heater block, which is going to need that, which we need to stick in some copper. So let me just smelt up some copper and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I have a little bit of copper. More is smelting. We need some sticks. And it goes a bit like that. We need to do that twice. Oi. And we need one of you. And you wrap the copper wire around that and you get a copper wire coil, and then we need 3 copper, 4 iron and a piece of redstone. Green copper, 4 iron and a piece of redstone. And that gives us an external heater. And we're going to just shove that down here for now. Access you, make sure that you are pushing. And we need a lever. I already had both of those materials on me. I'm going to just stick the lever on the front for now. And then we're going to take our friend the furnace out. And then if you turn it on, this isn't actually going to do anything because the Stirling generator isn't pumping any power into it, but once you do, and you want to smelt something, this will eventually heat up enough. It's got to burn enough of that. Ah, no, we are missing something. Missing one thing. Engineer's hammer. 2 iron, a piece of string, and a couple of sticks. Put all that back. And a piece of string. Hello, string. Alright, well I have 1 cotton ball short of what I need. I think, at least. Like this. Like that. Oh my god. Stop. Yeah, string is 3 along the top. Okay. String. String. Iron. Sticks. Okay. Now I am sorry, Stirling generator, but we're going to break you. And then we're going to change that to blue. Or, it's just anything because it only accepts in one direction. Cool. Now, that will be accepting power and that will eventually start cooking. That's the idea anyway. You are pushing out. You are taking in. Are you not? Why are you not? Or? Nope, I'm confused. External heater. I think maybe there's a graphical syncing issue sometimes with the IE things, which they will not update, because I just right click that and that should have changed. Here you go. So you are working. Now will you accept? You are not accepting power. And why is that? Will you not accept it directly from the Stirling generator, perhaps? That would be super annoying. That's okay. We can make a couple of things. First we need some more copper wire. Good thing I was smelting more. And we will smelt even more. We want a stick. And then we want to make, not HV, LV. We need some hardened clay. That's quite alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. I can math. So just for now, it's put, apparently I put it away. Give me some of that. Coal in here. No. Right, we'll cook those. And then we will make some LV connectors. I'll be right back. I am back. I have my hardened clay. Let's make some LV connectors. Get plenty of them for one recipe, which is great. So we're going to do that. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Not sure why I did that. And just because I am interested in making things a mess, we're going to do it like this, which you then put your copper wire across like that, and now this should be getting energy. According to that, it is not, though. Very strange. If I set it to push and pull, no difference, huh? So I'm not doing that wrong. Let's make some, because I know for a fact it will work with the conduits. So this may just be something I have to get used to doing. Let's make the worst energy conduit we can, which I think is just that basic one. Conductive iron, which you make in the alloy smelter. So we're going to have to go ahead and make an alloy smelter before we move on. I'm not too happy with that, but that's okay. We're going to have to make one in the future anyway. Alloy smelter, machine chassis, basic capacitor. Right. You want some gold coins. And I think it was 2. Was it 2? Oh my god. Yes, 2. Coins, copper, redstone, basic capacitor. And where are you? There. Some iron grating. Let me just take that out. My inventory is getting such a mess. Like this. No, not a cyan leaf. Speaking of making messes, let's just drop some of that in here while we're not using it. Cool. So now we have the machine chassis, alloy furnace, 3 furnaces, a cauldron, not a crucible, 4 iron, that is a creeper. Just ignore the damage for now. It's not too bad. Like that, like that, like that, and cauldron. Cool, alloy smelter. Now, let's make some repairs. I hate creepers so much. So very much. I have exactly enough for a door. Hello, zombie. Dang it, it's too close. Go away. Yes, alright. Great. So, alloy smelter, then we need some iron. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, troll face zombie. Let me have a cup of tea. You can just sit on top for now. I want you to make me some conductive iron. I'll also need some of this conduit binder, which is some gravel, sand and clay. Very easy. I have the clay, but I don't have the gravel or sand. No. I have exactly enough sand. Let's go get some gravel though. Was there any left in here? There is lots left in here. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where's my last piece? I guess one of them turned into flint. And that water has not fixed itself. Update, I demand it. I said update. Cool. Gravel, sand, and clay. Conduit binder. And let's cook that up. And I'll be back once I have those bits. Okay, I have conductive iron and conduit binder. There we go. We have some energy conduit with which, just to prove that it works, and hopefully nothing has changed between last server and this one, if we just stick some conduit on the back there, stick an LV there, and lead our wire. Now you should be receiving RF, and it is. So that's cool. We just have to remember to do that with Ender IO machines in the future. But now, this will be able to cook without actually needing any coal. And it will cook faster than a furnace normally does. I think it's twice as fast. And the other cool thing is all the sides are active, so we could actually put a furnace on top, furnace back here, furnace on that side. Well, one side needs to have a lever and one side needs to have power input, but you can cover the other 4 with furnaces. So if we put that up in the air, let's do that. Let's be a bit tricky here. I'm going to break you. I'm going to go make 3 more furnaces, just to prove a point, because it's also kind of inefficient just to run one furnace off it anyway, because it uses the same amount of power regardless of how many furnaces are attached to it. So I'm just going to do that. Stick our furnace heater in the middle. Attach lever to the front. Put the last furnace on top. Hit it with a hammer. And the cool thing about connectors, of course, and immersive engineering is it doesn't need to be a linear path. It can be a linear path, rather. It doesn't actually have to be cardinal to wherever you're going. So that is currently gaining power, I believe, and it is. So now if we did that, all these furnaces are active, which is super awesome, and it will use the same amount of power no matter what. So with that, it means that we can do some furnace work, which we're going to need to do a lot of, because we're going to need to do a lot of clay. The other thing though is we want to now make, we probably want to get magnetic engines going, because part of what I wanted to do, and I think I mentioned this last episode, is I'm just going to go ham and use what's available to us and kind of abuse that lava that's back at spawn. But I do not have an ender pearl. Let's go see if we can find some stuff. That there is a bunch of linking books in it, by the way. And I could reuse that, but I'm not going to. This is Digger. And in Digger, we have this stuff. And Dyer has been doing some amazing work. There's some cool new things in thermal expansion, specifically, and funky locomotion. In funky locomotion, we have something around here. The frame teleporter. This thing is insane, and I saw it today and I was just like, wow. See these machines lined up here? Pull the lever. Oh, it's doing something funky. Well, it wouldn't be funky locomotion if it wasn't funky. Try again. Nope, seems broken. What's actually meant to happen, by the way, is that these get replaced with Ender.io machines if you flick that lever. I have no idea why it's not working. It was working fine just before. He's also made transport ducts, which are for people moving. So if we want to go to the Tinker's area, we go through these transport ducts. I think we're going to have fun using these in the base ourselves. So now we're just across over at the Tinker's stuff. It's so cool. So yeah, this is this. So let's try and see if they've got some stuff to make an ender tank around here, shall we? See if we can just abuse some stuff. Blaze rod. Do I have enough for you? 1,500. Are you worth anything? Yeah, whatever they've got in there at the moment is worth a certain amount. Copper still doesn't have a value. Silver now has a value. Electrum has a value, but not... Oh, it's still doing that. Well, I'm sure they won't mind. I can always come back and put some silver and stuff in there. Blaze powder looks very strange. I think that's thermal expansion doing that. So, now that we know that there is a tablet with the stuff we need in it, we'll make our own tablet and stuff later and I'll show you all that, but just for this episode I want to get things rolling. So, what can we feed it that I don't really give a junk about? I don't really care about Certus Crystal for right now, so we'll give that. We will sacrifice Certus to the tablet. Got some strange stuttering going on, not sure what causes it. There's our fourth blaze rod. We want a pearl. We want some obsidian. 2 pieces. Tank. Wait. Ender tank. Yeah, 2 pieces and a piece of wool. I think I have wool back at base, but just to make sure. And then I can handle the cauldron myself. My book is unlabeled because I only just did it before I started recording this episode. And 7. Not 8, but okay. Cauldron, pearl, wool, obsidian, blaze rats. We have an ender tank. Now this is going to be where all our hopes and dreams come from for right now. So, once again, being super messy about everything, we're just going to put that there. Then we're going to... I guess we'll take some red flowers. And find some yellow flowers somewhere. It's turning nighttime again. The day-night cycle in Minecraft is so fast. I hate it. Feels like it's turning night the moment you get up. Right. It should be... Oh, well, there's some orange flowers over there. So we can dump those out there. Orange. Excuse me. Thank you. And for this, we're going to have to make a mortar and pestle. I don't need 3 of those. I need some wood though. So let's drop it in this little tree. Give us your planks. I think the mortar and pestle goes something like that. I have to look it up. Bowl, wood, stick. I was getting it completely wrong. Oh, what? Slabs. Right. Bowl, wood, stick, mortar and pestle. Petals into bowl, floral orange, and getting some running server sink. Lava! So that's the infinite lava that was back at spawn, which I'm super happy about having. Cheaty? Yeah, sort of. I mean, lava's free anyway once you get the pump for it. Let's see if Ender.io has anything lava powered in terms of power gen. Because I haven't... It's been a while. Put it that way. We've got the sag mill, the alloy smelter, different capacitors, that... I think the answer will be no. Yeah, looks like the answer's going to be no. But there's always the answer of getting some Invar. And we're going to use that tablet again. Hello, Soren. Invar. Perfect. You know what? Those are my Certus quartz. I'll just take whatever. I think I'm going to need much more Invar than that though, so... Invar. That's 10. Toast. Invar. 12. Magmatic. How much am I actually going to need? I need 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11. And some tea. I decided to go with tea because we're doing a English university. And I thought we could be really stereotypical about how the UK is and just have giant fields of tea. I think it's a fantastic idea. You can also make like chai and raspberry tea if you want. So it doesn't just have to be plain tea all the time. Right. Crafting table. We want 2 gears. I really should replace that crafting table with a cooler one. One that doesn't spit items everywhere. And I need a little bit of silver. And I don't mean don't mind being wasteful. Because you don't use silver for a heck of a lot. Is that a power, huh? No, just can't keep up. I should probably put you in the one that can keep up then. Doop-de-doo. And bam, silver. And we need 3 redstone. 1, 2, 3. Silver. Redstone. Invar gear. Nope, Invar gear. And we have magmatic dynamo. Now, I don't know whether you're going to pump directly into there. You will. Excellent. So we now have infinite free RF right from the beginning, and I'm going to move this. And I'm going to stick it against this rock. Excuse me, it's not even slightly okay. I don't want you facing up. Okay. I don't know whether the hammer works as a normal wrench. It doesn't. Let's see what wrenches we have accessible to us. We could make a crescent hammer, a Buildcraft wrench. I like the Yetta wrench, but I need electrical steel. Funky locomotion wrench. What are you going to need? Iron and tin. 3 iron. And a piece of tin. Once again, being super wasteful. Your move, furnace. Tin. Yeah. Tin, iron, crescent hammer. Now, behave. That's it. That's exactly what I wanted. You can stop doing things. Now I'm wondering if you'll behave without a conduit this time. Are you blocked? You are. But I think you're what's blocking it, and there's a trick. Dang it. I'm going to have to move that forward. Or alternatively, just for now, because I'm going to wrap up in a second. Come here. Right. Are you receiving RF? Let's turn you off for now. You aren't? Okay, so that answers that. We do still need the conduit. And there it is. Oh, you know what? We still have to test one thing. Because I was being a dummy. Hammer. Look away, come back. You changed. Yo, block. Yes, it's changed. Blue sunrise needs to fix that. Well, it doesn't have to, but it would be nice if it did. Now you're receiving RF. Okay, you don't need a conduit for thermal expansion stuff. That's cool. But I still want to see if I can put that on the back. Wait, I already tried that, didn't I? Okay, whatever. Right. Do your thing, magmatic engine. I think it does 40 RF a tick. It's basic output. Or maybe it's 30. It seems to be going down to 30. Cool. Anyway, we have got some basic power and smelting going. We have our clay sonia ready to roll. And next episode, I'm going to set up the infinite cobble, stone, sand, and gravel gen. So that'll be fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.